You have between 30 to 50 trillion cells that make up the whole of you. And every one of those cells requires energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, in order to perform their functions. And you've heard about how glucose and oxygen are used to create that ATP in the mitochondria of all of those cells to greater or lesser degrees, right? The caveat being to greater or lesser degrees. Yes, to greater or lesser degrees, most of your cells create ATP in their mitochondria using glucose and oxygen, but some of those types of cells fall way farther on the greater or lesser spectrum. Red blood cells fall on the lesser degree side of the spectrum. In fact, they fall on the way lesser degree side of the spectrum. In fact, they don't have mitochondria. They can't use oxygen to create ATP. So while most of your other cells are netting 32 ATP in their energy creation process, red blood cells are only creating 2 ATP. And the reason why is so that red blood cells don't use the oxygen that they're carrying for their own energy production. They're supposed to deliver it to your other more important cells for their energy production. On the other end of the spectrum, to the way greater degree, we have your neurons found in your brain and your central nervous system and your peripheral nervous system. Your neurons create energy almost exclusively with aerobic metabolism. They don't do anaerobic metabolism very well, which is why one of the first things to go when you're hypoxic is your mental status and your coordination. The only other types of cells that really fall out of the norm here are fat cells. Your fat cells are storers of energy, but they do need to create energy from time to time. They do have mitochondria. They are capable of both aerobic and anaerobic metabolism, but they really only make energy kind of like when they feel like it. They're really just kind of meh about the whole thing. Most of the rest of your cells are capable of aerobic and anaerobic metabolism and switch between the two when conditions demand it, particularly your muscle cells. Your muscle cells are champs at switching between the two.